That's the one.
Yeah.
Good luck, bro.
Kia ora team! Hope everybody's doing well. Welcome back to Big Boys Boxing, and I am Jono, your host. So as you can see by the title, Hemi the Heat Ahio has a fight on the 16th of October. And this is a big opportunity for Hemi. He's currently 17-0. He's going to be taking on a fighter who's 17-2-1 by the name of Mo Ali Bayat. His full name, excuse if I do butcher it, is Muhammad Ali Bayat Farid, and they call him the KO King of Dubai. Now, excuse any background noise. I have one of my children making a lot of noise. It is what it is. So this will just be a quick stream to have a quick go through and see what this fight is all about. So first things first, I'll get this article and we'll just have a quick listen to what it is telling us here. So pay attention. Here we go.
Big hitters Hemi Ahio and Muhammad Ali Bayat Farid will challenge for the vacant WBC heavyweight Middle East crown. Super Boxing League (SBL) is presenting Amir Khan Crypto Fight Night on October 16th at La Pearl in Dubai. The first of its kind event, supported by the World Boxing Council (WBC) and Savvy Capital, will showcase Dubai as the future hub of blockchain, while bringing the city's growing crypto and boxing communities together for epic showdowns. Some of the world's most notable crypto traders will face off in the ring to support the Amir Khan Foundation. SBL CEO and founder Bildo Zanj is proud to align his organization with the transformative crypto community and be part of efforts to help position Dubai as the blockchain capital of the world. As the first ever combat sports promoters to leap into the crypto space, SBL is eager to contribute to UAE's vision for an innovative future, Zanj said. This association will help build the sport amongst the young business-minded generation whose forward-thinking mindset aligns with SBL's core values. The SBL hosted the India season in league format, followed by Jeddah season, becoming the first combat sports promoter to introduce boxing in the Middle East. The WBC supported SBL Jeddah season and also designed a special WBC belt for the international title, Amir Khan vs. Billy Dib. The SBL Crypto Fight Night is set to make history again in the Middle East with the first ever WBC crypto belt, specially designed by the WBC. Amir Khan, SBL's chairman and two-time boxing world champion, expressed excitement about the event, noting that SBL is making history by being the first promotions organization to partner with the crypto community. By associating with crypto, we will further augment our endeavor to reach like-minded groups who believe in innovation and transformation, he said, adding that audiences should be prepared to witness high adrenaline action unlike anything they've seen before. For the main fight, Rocky Expt, one of the world's youngest and most respected crypto traders, will battle it out with Loom Dart, a world-renowned crypto investor and partner at leading VC firm Egerl Capital. It is the first time the crypto community will see the two top stars, which are typically viewed online only as avatars, live in action. For the co-main event, the WBC Asia heavyweight title is also up for grabs with an exciting showdown between two huge punchers in the heavyweight division, which sees New Zealand big hitter Hemi the Heat Ahio 17-0-0, 12 KOs in a seismic collision with Dubai King Muhammad Ali Bayat Farid 17-2-1, 17 KOs for the vacant WBC Asia Heavyweight Championship.
So there you have it. This big opportunity for Hemi the Heat Ahio. He will be challenging for the WBC Asia heavyweight title. Yep. The vacant WBC Asia heavyweight championship. This will give him a top 15 ranking just out of the blue. Now, For those of you who don't know who Hemi the Heat Ahio is, just let me get my browser up here and we'll have a look. Here he is. This is Hemi the Heat Ahio, of Tongan descent, born in New Zealand to Tongan parents. He's been in a few fights that are really worth looking at. I think he got this fight because he was on that Billy Dib versus Amir Khan fight, and on that card, over a year ago now, it might be a couple of years ago actually, where he fought Ali Kaiden, who was undefeated, big hitter. They went to war in the first round. Hemi got smashed by a good shot, stumbled back a bit, then came forward, relentless, pinned Kaiden in the corner and knocked him clean out. Knocked him out bad. He did get up and then tried to walk and fell all over the place. So it was interesting. But as you can see here, he's only 6 foot. He's not a big heavyweight. Well, not a tall heavyweight anyway. He only has a 73-inch reach. But this dude, they're calling him the Tongan Tyson, in the Tongan Mike Tyson in Dubai after his win that he had over Ali Kaiden. But anyway, let's get into it. Julius Long was his last opponent, and this was a rematch. They'd already fought before to a decision. I think last time was only 8 rounds. This time was only 8 rounds again. But it might have only been 6 last time. But yeah, Hemi got him in the 7th round. Not without getting knocked down. I think it was in the 5th or 6th round he got knocked down in that fight. Julius Long, for those of you who don't know, is 7'2". He's a freaking monster. He's been around for a long time. He's well past his prime. But a guy who's only 6 foot against somebody 7'2", can you imagine it if you haven't seen it? I don't remember seeing this Joshua Tufte fight. Joshua Tufte's kind of journeyman level, of course. He's 19-3, and Hemi knocked him out in 2 rounds. I assume that was probably on another bar card. Let's have a quick. What was the card? Buttoned it into the wrong thing. Check here. Get right. Item Joshua Tufte. On here. Click on it. I look at that. Yeah, it was Junior Far. When he fought Devin Vargas, that's right. Maybe I did see it. Yeah, I did see it. So Hemi's been tagging along on some of Junior's cards because they train together at City Kickboxing in New Zealand here, along with Israel Adesanya, Dan Hooker, all those guys. But Junior is promoted by Lou DiBella, and he's been getting Hemi on some of those junior cards. But this one here, the Ali Kaiden fight, that was 1st round knockout, and as you can see, Ali Kaiden was 8-0 at the time. I think he was 8-0 with 8 knockouts too. Here's the other Julius Long fight, blah blah blah. Yeah, it went to UD. It was over 6. So the memory's not as bad as I thought. Ed Fountain, I saw this fight. This was also on a dual. I think it was when Junior Farr fought Craig. No, what's his name? Someone Gregory. I can't remember. It's not important anyway. But he was on that card and he took out Ed Fountain in 7 out of 8 rounds. It was quite a good knockout, that one as well. Don't even bother mentioning Junior Lacopo. Another good fight Hemi has been in was against Daniel Tai. This one here. Daniel Tai is the whole family. There's like 4 brothers and 3 sisters or something in my family, and they've all been kickboxing years. But both Daniel and his younger brother, I can't remember his younger brother's name, and not important. But anyway, that was for the New Zealand title at the time. Went 12 rounds. Daniel Tai's a tough cookie, mate. He's a real tough cookie. But another reason why I think Hemi couldn't get him out of there is his shoes were slipping in that fight all over the place. Every time he planted his feet and tried to throw a heavy punch, his back foot would slide backwards. So yeah. But also this one here, Alapati Asa. If you search this fight, Hemi Ahio versus Alapati Asa, Hemi got knocked down in this fight. This was in Australia. He got knocked down, I can't remember what round it was, but he got knocked and he kind of went down to one knee, and Asa kept punching. Punched him while his knee was on the ground. There might have even been 2 punches, and Hemi just stood up and stumbled a bit, and then put his head down and got into Asa and knocked him out pretty much straight away after that. So I'm pretty sure that one's still on YouTube somewhere. Search Hemi Ahio V, and it comes up with all his fights. That one will come up. But Richard Tutaki is another journeyman in New Zealand. He has held the New Zealand title a couple of times, I think, Richard Tutaki. But Joseph Parker fought him. Junior Farr fought him. I think Joseph got him out there in 3 rounds. Junior got him out of there in 1 round, and Hemi got him out of here in 2 rounds. So he's definitely comparable to those 2 bigger New Zealand boys when it comes to power. Because I mean, this dude doesn't have the greatest defense, does Hemi? But most of the reason for that is because he's always going balls to the wall trying to knock people out. In his in his fight against Ali Qaeda, there was some comments. It was a 4-round fight, and he says 4-round fights suit his style because he just wants to go balls to the wall and knock people out. But you can see the rest of his record is pretty much packed with journeyman level guys. Will Corey, I remember Will Corey when he fought Izu Yagano. Izu knocked him out right through the ropes and out of the ring. It was brutal, man. It was absolutely brutal. What was that result here? Knock him out? Oh, you beat him over 4. Okay. But Hemi can make cruiserweight if he really wanted to. He's commented on that several times. Now, looking at his weights here, you wouldn't think so. Average weight of about 230 most of the time. Some fights he's up at 240, but fear not, he's always in shape. He's always in very good shape. I think this is his lightest fight here, the Daniel Tai fight. He was at 214, so, and he was looking pretty trim, but he's still quite muscular even at that. He could probably drain down to cruiserweight if he wanted to. Alright, so let's look at the opponent. This guy is a career cruiserweight. He's always been fighting at cruiserweight from what I see. Let's have a quick look at the weights. I don't think we'll see anything. 201, 200, 198, 201. So it's always around the cruiserweight limit. And you know how it goes. If it's not an important fight, they don't worry too much about a pound or a pound and a half over. But apparently this guy was supposed to be scheduled to fight a prospect called Vidal Riley, and for some reason that fell through. Vidal didn't want the fight, or he got injured, or something. Who knows? I don't know the background of it. But Hemi has been called in for the replacement, so this WBC Asia belt has been put on the line at heavyweight, so it's definitely a heavyweight fight. Now this guy, I've heard of him and I hadn't seen him fight, so big shout out to Scott70 who's alerted me to this fight. Last night I had to do a bit of research on this guy. There is a fight here. I went and watched him fight Jack Massey. This one here. Lost this fight by UD, I think. Oh, PTS. I don't know exactly what PTS stands for. No, RTS is referee technical. PTS, is that points technical decision? I don't know. Might have been a cut. Anyway. I didn't actually watch the end of the fight. I wanted to watch just to see what kind of style he's got, and he seems like he's got a bit of a jab. He can move his head a bit. He's got pretty decent power in his straight right hand. The left hook looks okay. He looks, compared to Hemi, he looks pretty dang slow, does Mo Ali Bayat. Now, he has 17 wins, 2 losses and 1 draw, but if you go through his record, the guys he's been facing, 28 and 16, it's like definitely journeyman 61, that's right, but then you start getting into these 18 and 40, debutantes. 1 and 33, 2 and 21. These guys he's been fighting on 14 and 4, that's not so bad. What was the result though? They won RTD with 3 technical decision in the first round. That's interesting. You carry on down here, look. 14 and 4. 2 and 11, 10 and 12. This guy has been fighting absolute bin men. 0 and 2, 1 and 2, 0 and 9. Oh my god. 7 and 18, 0 and 1. What is this dude doing? Taking on somebody like Hemi Ahio, a heavyweight for starters. This guy, to me, is getting knocked the fuck out. He's gonna get smashed. Hemi's gonna eat this boy. He's gonna eat his children. He's gonna destroy him. There's this split decision draw here. Who is this? Is it a name I'm gonna recognize? Nope. Nope, I don't know that name. So man, this guy's game taking on Hemi, I tell you. I'll give him that. He's got a set of nuts, but I just hope he comes out of it alright, because Hemi hits freaking hard, man. I remember not so long ago when Junior Farr was training in America with Malik Scott prior to a fight. I can't remember what fight it was, but Hemi was there training as well, and Malik Scott was training away doing something, and he heard this boom, boom, like the whole building was getting hit and shaken. He turns around and it's just Hemi on the heavy bag. So he hits hard, man. He hits hard, and I am looking forward to seeing this fight just because it's Hemi Ahio, and he is one of my favorite, most exciting fighters to watch at present. So let us know what you think of the fight so we can get some discussion going. But 16th of October, so next weekend, we have the big heavyweight card with Jared Anderson versus Vladimir, I can never pronounce his name properly, Tereskin. That's it. Vladimir Tereskin. Who's unbeaten, I think, and he's fairly solid. So that's going to be okay. Then we're going to have Adam Kovnarski and Robert Helenius. And we've also got Frank Sanchez and F.A. Jugba. Then the big one with Fury and Wilder. So that's all next weekend. This is a heavyweight fan's dream next weekend. And then the following weekend, we're going to have this Hemi Ahio versus Muhammad Ali Bayat. What was the last name? Farid. Yeah, Muhammad Ali Bayat Farid is his name. But I got this guy going to salute. And Hemi is going to get a top 15 WBC ranking if he picks up that title. He's in the mix. People are going to get to know Hemi. He may not be the best fighter in the world, but I'm telling you, boy, he's fun to watch. And this is the guy. If he gets that WBC ranking, maybe someone will pay attention when I'm saying, why can't he fight Alan Babbage? Two guys that come forward, throw shitloads of punches, don't have any defense. They just punch until someone's knocked out or they get knocked out. So, down the track, let's get it. Let's get it. It's quite funny though, because I was on Mad Chad Boxing and Sports stream the other day, introducing myself for the first time. It was a good experience, but I'd mentioned Hemi Ahio on there, and the only person on there who knew who he was Mark from Unrivaled Boxing Talk and News. Not News anymore, sorry, just Unrivaled Boxing Talk. And then a day later, I see a post in the Big Boys Discord server from Scott70 about Hemi Ahio fighting in Dubai. I clicked on it. There was an error. I couldn't use the link, so I went and did a Google search for Hemi Ahio news, and it popped up with fighting in Dubai, and I didn't even look at the date. I figured, this must be an old article from when he was fighting Ali Qaeda. But no, it's actually happening, and I'm excited about it. So let's go, Hemi. Bring the heat. Knock this mofo on his ass, and let's get moving. Let's move towards Alan Babbage. We want that fight. That's what we want to see. Let's get it. So, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Let us know your thoughts. Do a bit of research if you haven't already on Hemi Ahio, because if you like heavyweights that like to punch, don't care about getting knocked out, they just want to fight and knock somebody out, this is the guy you want to be watching, man. Honestly, he's so fun to watch. So, get into it. Leave some comments. Make sure you hit that thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And I will catch you next time. Stay safe, everybody. I'm Jono from Big Boys Boxing, and I'm out. See you!
Subscribe to Hemi Boxing.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Good luck.